You ready, boys? We are going to make a little steak frites and a starter salad today, all for under $20. What? How? Who? Exactly. This is a free public service because I love you boys, okay? And because I want you to be your best. I want the best for you. I want the best men for my girls. I want everyone to feel and be their best. Keep it cute, keep it nice. Practice thankfulness and gratitude. Got me? Good, let's get in. Firstly, I am a lover of marinating a steak overnight. Let those seasonings, let the juices, let whatever soak in so that when you cut into it, that flavor is top tier. You don't have to go to the most insane steakhouse for the best steak. You can make it at home, right? And mix that in every once in a while, okay? That's something we love to do. The steaks, look, so good. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten yet today, okay? If I look on the verge of passing out, it's just my hunger. They were marinated overnight. We love, all right? Seasoned. The thing that I don't have, but I would tell you to get, it's my favorite. I ran out and I need to get more. Go to the grilling section, get the steak seasoning. It's it's like an all-in-one. Just, okay? You're done. Also, a little tip that the family that owns the Mediterranean restaurant down the street from us, if they see this, love you, okay? You know it. A little Worcestershire and a little bit of soy sauce. Gloop, 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 gloop. Got me? Put that on. Thank me later. Actually, thank the family that owns the Mediterranean restaurant because they passed it on. And one thing we do here, we give credit where credit's due. So, okay, that on my steak, that's as good to me as a cocktail is. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I miss it, but it's not good for me. Who doesn't love a good herb, okay? And here's the thing. Some of you, let me just tell you, when you learn to season, there's gonna be girls that just like love that you season well because they're not used to seasoned food. Maybe you're not even used to seasoned food. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a game changer. She's gonna think that you are Gordon Ramsay level or something, and all you did was throw some seasoning on it. Seasoning is the GOAT in the food world. People don't talk about it as much as they should. You don't need to be Gordon Ramsay. You need to know how to season and like how to not overcook things, and you're golden. But people make things complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's very easy. A little black pepper. We're not gonna add more, but that. Salt. We love a little salt. I let this marinate overnight, let all those juices, all that deliciousness soak in. You want to pull them out about 30 minutes to an hour before you cook them so they can come to room temperature. You never want to cook a steak cold. It's going to be gross. It's not going to be good. All right? Trust me. So we're going to go let this rest. We are going to now cut up our salad. Very easy. We're going to refrigerate it. And then we're going to cut up our potatoes. And then while we let those roast in the oven, also, while you're in the early stage, pulling out the steak, go ahead and preheat the oven 425. Also, this is real life, okay? It's a little chaotic. I'm a little, like, maybe season 2, if there's a team, Netflix or something, you get what I'm saying? Like, I have help. I won't be so, okay? Right now, it's me, Grant, an iPhone, a mic, and a prayer. That's the team right now, okay? And this mind trying to cook everything up. You understand? All right. I'll be right back. Let me go. Honestly, boys, really quick, I'm going to cut these off camera because, like, if I'm trying to have intense talk while I'm going to be cutting slower. You understand? So, like, the magic of editing or whatever, boom, we'll be back. Boys, who screwed up the order? Me. I was supposed to cut the salad first and whatever else, but guess what? We forge on, okay? Let's take a moment. Let's have a lesson in the power of the recovery, the power of forging forward, not whining in moments like this. You gotta keep moving forward. You gotta be positive. Oftentimes, the way in which you react, the way in which you respond to something, women often will kind of take a bit of note on that. And by that, what I mean is if a woman is trying to be calm and chill and then you lose it, you lose your composure, you're then giving her the green light to do the same. Understood? If you remain composed, you forge on, you have a positive mindset, you continue on, women will do one of two things. They will either, again, take note from you and decide to have a positive response. It's all good. All good. We're going to get it situated. Or they're going to lash out. I'm not going to tell you how it's going to go every time, but all that I'm saying is there's a lot of power in your own ability to stay positive and keep the ball rolling. Don't forget it. I've told you boys before, the mind, it's so powerful. I cut the potatoes. Let's go ahead and season them and throw them in the oven because they have to be cooking for like 30 minutes anyway. When you pull the steaks out, go ahead and preheat your oven to 425. That's if you want a crispier. More frites. If you want just a more soft potato, you can do like 350 to 375. I like crunchy. I'm a lover of the crunch. Potatoes are diced. Woo! You want to do roughly even-sized chunks. Okay, take a little oil. I'm using olive oil. Just easy little drizzle, okay? I just need something to coat them. Then I love to do a little paprika because I love a smoky potato. If you don't like smoky, don't use paprika. Then garlic parm. Who doesn't love a garlic parm? I know I do. Okay, garlic parm everything. Okay, then also a little canister, if you like. Ground is best. Okay, then salt. Love a little just chunky sea salt. Lastly, if you want, you can do a little bit of the herb as well, just to give you that like herb roasted potato vibe. Then we just do a little shakesy, okay? My salad lovers out there, you know the art of the shake. It's very important. So once that's done, they are good to go. Look, they went from pasty white to like beautifully tan. Look, gorge. Now, just drop them in there. Oh. And just like that, I remembered I'm hungry. You can coat it with a little oil if you want as well, but you just lay it out and then pop it in the oven, okay? I'll be right back, boys. It's salad time, boys. Now, the best way to start, take your salad and just boom on your counter. What it's gonna do is this thing, watch, it's not even a challenge to get out now. Suddenly, it's out. How easy was that? Right? Love. Let me chop this and we'll be back. The salad is chopped. Now, we're gonna pop this in the fridge. Whenever you pull it back out later and you plate it, you can do a little salt and pepper and salad supreme. My one caveat would be, don't necessarily pre-put it on. If this is for a date or something like that, check with her. Say, do you like a little salt, pepper, salad supreme, anything of that nature on your salad? She'll give you a yay or a nay, because there's some people that they just like a plain, flat, tasteless salad. So give her the option. Got it? Good. Now to cook the steaks, okay? I'm so hungry. Here's the thing. I'm making this for the first time in a very long time, so I'm basically a starter like you boys, because Grant has made any steaks that we have from home either on the stove or on the grill for the last like 7+ years. This is new to us all, but I said, you know what? If I'm telling the boys to try it, what do I hate? Hypocrisy. I'm never going to be a hypocrite. So if I'm telling you to try it, I'm trying it myself as well. Now, I did want to tell you, the best pan to cook a steak in at home is some form of a heavy bottom saute pan. If you use just a standard saute pan, just make sure that you cook it on lower heat. So with our heavy bottom saute pan, we do medium. And you also, this is all like starter stuff. Like no one taught me this. I had to learn this over time. So I'm literally paying the knowledge forward. You want to preheat the pan. If you're using the heavy bottom saute to medium, give it a couple minutes. It needs to be fully heated to the right temperature, then put the steak on. What people screw up who are newbies and don't know, they don't preheat the pan. They don't ensure that the entire pan is completely at medium heat. Does that make sense? So then they'll put it on and like one section of the pan is not heated yet. So it's on like low or it's still cold. And the other part is medium. And that's how you will get steaks that are cooked at different temperatures, and you understand. So you want to do that. Again, if you do a standard saute that is not the heavy bottom, so basically it doesn't have like thick additional layers at the bottom as a bit of a buffer, you just want to cook it on even lower heat, medium low, which is literally just right in between medium and low, and for a little bit less time as well. All right, let's get into it. Once we know that the heat is good to go, you're just going to take oil of choice and just, we are good to pick up the steaks and we're gonna let those cook. We'll be back. The steak is done. I've plated the salads and the potatoes. Let me show you really quick. Plating is such a game changer, okay? I put the potatoes in these little bowls. Why not on the same plate? Because some people are particular about their food touching. When you have kind of like a French fry-esque situation, you don't really want them soggy. So I like to keep them in a separate thing. Just little white porcelain is the best for everything, okay? Plates, bowls, whatever, it makes it easy. Clean, minimal, like keep it simple, okay? Just my advice, you're gonna start with the salads. Got it? And then potatoes, when the steak comes, I like to do a little sour cream and a little cheese. These little bowls, our local grocer, this is what they make like the little tiramisus and things in these little glass bowls. I just keep them and use them for little things like that. Let's cut into the steak and see if it's any good. I forgot the knife. Here we go. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. I would say like medium rare to medium. Here's the thing. When you are cooking for yourself, cook to exactly what you desire. If you're cooking for someone else, if you don't ask them prior, it's always best to under rather than overcook it, because if they like a little bit less pink, you can always cook it longer. But if you overcook something to where no color is left, you can't cook anything less. You get what I'm saying? So always best to cook something medium rare to medium, and then if someone wants something a little bit more, medium plus to medium well, no one should like a steak well done. I mean, really, no one should really exceed medium plus, in my opinion, just me. But anyway, yes, beautiful. I'm just gonna get some porcelain white dining plates, put these on, and we're good to go. All right, boys, I hope you love that. I gotta go eat. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I love you boys, stay safe, and I'll see you next Sunday.